Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is our Wip Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I am so glad that you're here. Welcome and good morning. I'm so glad you're here. All right, let's see. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy loves to crochet. Says good morning and good morning to you. Good morning. Aloha, Naomi. It is good to see you. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. And let's see what we can do about this. And this is our Whip Wednesday edition. So, woo, yeah. So we've got some whips to show and some stuff to talk about today. I have been playing around with the chicken pattern, the Mabel chicken pattern. And, as long as I have been, Patty Barker, it is good to see you. I know we haven't seen you for a while, have we? We haven't seen you for a while. So I'm glad that you made it. It is good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, it is. So today is Whip Wednesday, and obviously, I am nosy. I want to know what's in your cup. It's a little bit later today than normal. Um, it just gets later and later. What can I say? I'm so glad to see you here today. I have hot coffee, or it used to be hot coffee, with some half and half. Mm-mm-mm. My brain is moving a little slow today. So I've got some stuff to show you, and I can't wait to show you. But first, let's have a chat. I want to see who's here. I want to see what you're up to today. Easy. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder. Naomi, thank you. Thank you. And Kathy Loves to Crochet is asking the community here, does anyone have any easy tutorials for a tank top one piece made from neck down? That is a good question. A good question. Naomi, aloha, Naomi has coffee in her cup this morning. And I think I might need to just do iced coffee all day. I don't know. Alice has a big coffee. Yeah. And Catherine, good morning, Catherine. Catherine has tea and she needs to finish her baby blanket. Oh, a moss stitch. I love a moss stitch. That is really pretty, especially if you do like layers of color, then the moss stitch just really kind of shows up. It just looks so pretty, but I like it on, I like the stitch anyway, so it's just a beautiful stitch. But when you do those colors, All right. Okay, Nikki says, good morning. I saw one from MJ Off the Hook. MJ Off the Hook. So Kathy, check her out, MJ Off the Hook. She does some really pretty wearables. And so check her out and see if you can find one from there. And I don't know I don't know if she's got the top down, especially if it's a tank. Most of the time, well, it might be a tank and then add the straps. Yeah. You know what you could do if you want just a standard, tank top looking thing, you can just do 2 rectangles made to fit, sew up the sides, and add some tank straps. You could do that. Yeah. I don't know. It just depends on how fancy you want it, I mean, if you want it just a simple, tank top and you want to show off the crochet stitches, yeah. Oh, Kathy says, I've tried the moss stitch and I can't get it. Yeah, it's the sides can be tricky. Am I right? The sides can be tricky, but yeah, it's you might have to just practice a little bit. Nastasha.com, she has she has a good tutorial for the moss stitch. It's a quick one. So anyway, that might work too. Yeah. Let's see. And then what's the temp where you're at? Because I'm nosy, I want to know, are you as hot as we are? Let me see. Now, right now, I think it's going to cool down a little bit for us, but right now, in Tennessee, where I'm at, near, Great Smoky Mountains, we're close to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, in the East Tennessee area. It is 76. The real feel is 86. So, yeah. And the real feel temps are supposed to get into the hundreds by this afternoon. So it's going to feel hot, very hot, which is great. Just great. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So how about in your area? What is it like? Are you getting snow? Are you on the other side of the world? Um, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Top Down, I think, was posted 2 weeks ago. Good, Nikki. MJ's Top Down was posted 2 weeks ago. Cool. That'll be quick and easy. And Kathy, you can adapt it to 100% cotton. And if you want cotton and comfy, you could just do something simple. Go check out MJ's Off the Hook and see what hers looks like. Nikki, it is so good to see you. Here we go. Alice is giving us both the Celsius and Fahrenheit temperatures, 27 degrees Celsius, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm wondering, how is your real feel there? Like, ooh, are you? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember a whole lot of humidity there, but I was there in Niagara Falls around, it was in April, so it was still cool. But I don't remember a whole lot of humidity there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So Naomi is going to have a high of 91 later. It's 74 right now. Enjoy it right now. Yeah. And then this afternoon when it gets really hot, yeah, either go swimming and cool off that way or stay in that AC. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Alice says it does get humid. That's where, it really gets you. Yeah. Ooh, Nikki's in Texas. And right now she's at 84, but the heat advisory is up to 101 today. Whew, you're feeling it. You are feeling it today. Well, it is summer. It's June. It's almost July. And so that's exciting. Next Thursday, next week, is the American 4th of July. And our Independence Day celebrations and everything. Does anybody have any fun plans for next week? I am really hoping that we can see, and it's just kind of like a hope, but I don't really think that it's going to happen. But I'm really kind of hoping that above the tree line and where the mountains are and everything, over in the direction of the town, I'm hoping that they set off fireworks over there and that they'll go above the tree line and we can sit on our veranda and enjoy fireworks. One thing that was really interesting to me is that the county where I'm at, they allow you to set off fireworks if you are outside of city limits. And we are definitely outside of city limits here. And so as long as you're outside of city limits, you can set off fireworks safely. Um, but, I'm really not a set off fireworks kind of gal. Um, you know, I don't really want to have an accident, and um, I don't want to test or tempt um, accidents and whatnot. So, yeah. Mm-mm. Awanda, good morning. Good morning to you. It is good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. It is hot outside. You know it. You know it. That's right. Summer for us, but winter for those in Australia. It's the only time that I wish that I was in Australia, because Australia has some big, big spiders. And I never want to see those spiders in person. Never want to see those spiders in person. Mm-mm. So, anyway, that is my story there. So, let's see. And then, what's on your hook? What is on your hook? I'm going to show you what's on my hook. I would love to see what's on your hook. But first, I'm going to show you what I have been working on. It's the Mabel chicken. Kind of went a little crazy with the Mabel chicken because it's so easy to make. I'm like, really? This is how easy this chicken is to make? So this was my first one. Isn't she cute? Mabel, Mabel. And yeah, there's that. How cute is she? Super cute. Here's the top of her. She's chunky. And the bottom of her. You can see how, it just works in the rounds. 12 rows. Super easy. Yeah. So this is the first one that I did using a 6.5 millimeter hook when I was supposed to be using an 8 millimeter hook. This is a 6-weight yarn, which is what I was supposed to use, but it's not a blanket weight yarn. And let's all talk about that, okay? Silly me. Silly me. Like, blanket yarn is different than other yarn. Barbara, I just have to tell myself that, right? Because duh, blanket yarn is squishy. I have some blanket yarn. I don't have a lot of it. And remember, this is my YINBI, my yay, I'm not buying yarn year. So, okay, Awanda, you have a great day. And so, yeah, so here is my blanket yarn. And I like her. Look at how she looks. I like the stitches. I like the way she looks. And this is with a 9 millimeter hook. I found the 9 millimeter. Still can't find my 8 millimeter. But this is with the 9 millimeter hook. And so, yay, I just have to stuff her and give her a beak and eyes and her little crown. Got to give her a crown, make her a queen. Now, this is a bigger chicken, and look at her. So I made her a beak instead of just doing the flat. I made her a 3D beak, and I used safety eyes on this one. Let me show you these two side by side. So as you can see, yeah, this is a 6.5 millimeter hook, same kind of yarn. Well, this is a 6-weight yarn. This is a 9 millimeter hook using puzzle yarn, which is a 5-weight yarn. And what other yarn did I use? Oh, yeah. I used, what other yarn did I use? Let me see. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's right. Okay. So I used two 5-weight yarns. I used the puzzle yarn, which And that one was in Jigsaw. Yeah, Jigsaw. So it has a little bit of blues in it. And then this is the Premier Just Yarn Chunky, which is a 5-weight yarn. This is the yarn that I got from Dollar Tree a long time ago. So I put 2 5-weight yarns together, and this is what I got. And I like her. However, I'm going to zoom in. You see the holes? So I can't sell her. Can you see the holes? Yeah. So I'm not going to sell her because it's not up to snuff. But I do love her, and I will set her on my shelf, and she will be cute. And yeah, so I love her. I don't have any problem with her sitting on my shelf. The problem would be if someone else bought her, and then you can see the stuffing inside. So I don't want to sell her because of that. So the 9mm hook is a no-go for her with that weight yarn. I would need to go down a size, but I like her. I like her a lot. And I do like the safety eyes. I like them a lot. And I tell you what I did. I just took a double strand of regular gold yarn, 4-weight yarn. I double stranded it, and I think I chained 3 or chained 2 and did a half double crochet and fastened off. So that is just a half double crochet. Anything a little bit longer was too much of a beak. I mean, I don't want her to look like, see, I started out with this one, and this one, like, I chained 3, and look at that beak. Woo! Yeah, much bigger. See, she will look like Pinocchio. I don't want her to look like Pinocchio. So anyway, here she is. I like her. And I guess that's all that matters because I'm keeping her on my shelf for myself. This one I'm going to sell. She's cute too. And then I made some with a 6-weight yarn and the 6mm hook before I see, and I've already got, this is all ready to stuff, and the beak and the eyes, I've got another one ready to stuff with the beak and the eyes, and see, they're just ready. You just leave a 12-inch tail, I mean, give or take, I didn't measure, and enough to sew it up the top. And after you stuff and then do your beak and your eyes, and then after all that, then you do the comb. Her little crown, because she's a queen. And so I've got that. And then I've got this one. This one's ready to stuff, and the crown and all of that. This blanket yarn feels really good. I would love to, do you remember that yarn that was called Cover Story? And it was a really, really thick blanket weight yarn. I would love to make the Mabel chicken in Cover Story. I would. Cover Story, you were supposed to use a Q hook, like a 15mm. I think I would try a 12 with that to make sure that it didn't have holes. But I think that would make a really, really cool plush toy. So anyway, that's that. So, this is my year of not buying yarn. Yay, I'm not buying yarn year. My Yin Bee year. I haven't really talked about that or advertised it or anything. I'm going to have to talk about it a little more. So, do you remember my Mary Maxim last year? I got a kit for every month. At the end of the year, I decided, yeah, not so much, right? So this one was one of the kits. It was a Casa cowl, and not really that excuse me, not really that interested in making this big chunky cowl that just is not my style. Okay, let's just put it that way. Just not my style. But yarn, that was not my style. Remember? The Casa fuzzy. Sometimes it's fuzzy, sometimes it's twisty. Yeah. So I have that nice green color, and then I have this gray with some fuzzies on it. Can you see how it has some fuzzies and then some not fuzzies? It's like a blanket yarn, and then it has the fuzzy yarn. So I'm thinking that I'm going to try making a Mabel. Now, I tried making it with a 10, too holy. So I was waiting until I got finished with the 9. I'm going to try a 9 and see how that works out. So that was what I was planning on doing. Of course, now it's all tangled up. And yeah. So I know that this is Wip Wednesday, but I had started this, but I frogged it because I was like, too, it's really soft. Oh, see, and I did it again. Here we go. So it's really soft, and it's easy to knot too. I don't like it that it does that, but anyway, I was going to try it. You know, if it turns out that it's just a chicken for me, then there we go. Hey, Miguel, good morning to you. I'm so glad that you're here. Nature's Miracle ad. That's always good. We need some natural miracle, don't we? Okay. Maritza, hello, good morning. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, here we go. Okay. Awanda says, no fireworks for us, $750 fine. Wow, charged by the village. Wow, that's crazy. Aloha, Maritza. It's good to see you. And let's see. Alice says, today I am pricing, tagging all my new stuff. Craft show Saturday, but setup is tomorrow. I love early setup. I would love early setup too, because that just takes the stress off of your morning, your sale morning. Your sale morning, you get up, you get ready, you look pretty, you get into your crochet top, and your sister comes by, she picks you up, or you pick her up, however you do that, and or you meet, however you do that, and yeah, and then have fun. Have fun. Okay, so I'm going to try a 7 milli hook on this one because I feel like it needs to be a 7 milli. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, this 7 milli feels really good going through this. It really does. It may not make as big of one as, you know, as maybe if I used a larger, but maybe I can keep track of the stitches a little bit better. Ooh. And if it says it's about 30 yards and there are, how many yards in this one? Oh, just 170. Wow, it looks like more, right? Because this is big. This is a big ball of yarn. Let me show you. Oh, that's Burnett Premium. Okay, let me show you. This is just a normal 7-ounce skein. Let me see. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this is just a normal size 7-ounce skein. And here we go. So it's fatter. It's not as long, but it's fatter. So just for reference. Just for reference. Yeah. Interesting. So anyway, that's going to be fun to work with. Maybe. So let's see what is on your hook. Amanda, let's see. Aha. Okay, Naomi says, I'm making a water bottle holder to match my patriotic bag. That is amazing. That's awesome. And you reminded me, I need to make a water bottle holder for my husband because when he's on the mower is like really old, okay? Like really old. And it doesn't have a cup holder. You know, all the new, everything has a cup holder now, right? This one is so old, it doesn't have a cup holder. And so when he's out in the heat, he doesn't have any place to put a water bottle or anything. So I told him I would make one that could go around his neck and it could be like right here. And so that he could have a water with him at all times. So I would want to make the strap wide around his neck so it would be comfortable, right? You don't want it to be like, especially with the weight of a full water bottle. But anyway, that's what you just reminded me of, Naomi. So thank you for that. Okay, so Miguel says it's supposed to be 101 here today. Yes, that's what Nikki said for her area too. Well, actually, let's see. Besides crochet hooks, what other metric do you use? And actually, I am using the metric so that everybody can stay on track, but mine actually uses a letter. So, like, this is an M or an N. There's an H hook, a G hook, an F hook. I state the metric so that if you're using a different hook, you can, come up with basically the same kind. So I don't know. I was taught metric in school a long time ago, but I think you meant skeins, but Miguel says, I only know aliens of yarns in ounces and not yards. Yeah. Skeins. Oh, you did. You meant skeins. That was cute. That was cute. So I'll have you know, Alice, there are 3 countries in the world that use that do not use the metric system, and the United States is one of them. Liberia and Myanmar. Used to be Burma. Those three do not use the metric system. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you meant aliens, Miguel. Maybe you did. Yes, you're right. No, Alice, you're funny. Oh my goodness. So that's what I've got on my hook. I do have also another bucket hat on my hook, which I'm keeping track of. And I was hoping to finish that over last weekend. But then I, got a hold of the Mabel idea, and she just took my, I have a fiber in my eye right now. I felt it just fly right in. Isn't that funny? How you can just feel that happen. So yeah, so I'm gonna make some chickens to sell at the vendor sale. I feel good about this vendor sale, and then I feel terrified about this vendor sale. But it's gonna work out. I have July, August, and all of September. And half of October. So I'm just going to count 3 whole months that I can, get projects done. And so we'll see. We'll see if I can get, several, 5 projects done a week or whatever. I'm not even going to set a goal like that. But doing things like, I don't have a styrofoam head. Yeah. Hey, Wendy, good morning. Good morning to you. So I don't have one of those. However, Naomi, I saw a display, Naomi, where you had a flower pot, right? You had one of those hefty flower pots. And then you had another one turned upside down on top of it. And you had designed Aloha Crochet by Naomi and around the bottom of it. And then you had a hat sitting on that flower pot, the upside down flower pot. That was you, right? And I just thought that was so ingenious. I really liked that idea. So I did have I did have a styrofoam head. However, that styrofoam head, I don't know if I threw her away or if I still have her packed away somewhere, but it was useless because it was so lightweight. I really needed to glue her down or something. Yes, I could wear a hat. In fact, I probably will wear a bucket hat that day, and do that. And let's see. Naomi says, I'm like that, Barbara, before every kiosk setup and events. Yeah, you kind of get a little, you feel prepared, but then you're like, oh, I don't know. Yes, Naomi says, yes, that was her. So, those terracotta pots. So she's got one sitting up the right way, and then she has one upside down on top of it. And so then her hats are on top of the upside down one. And then on the bottom one, she has her name or whatever. So I have paint here. I can, paint on mine, crochet therapy or whatever, or, cut out a little sponge in the shape of a heart or in the shape of anything, in the shape of a chicken, anything, right? or just paint some flowers on it, or leave it blank. It doesn't matter. But anyway, that oh, Miguel. Miguel says, well, you could wear one of your bucket hats, one of your cowls, one of your cardigans, pair of fingerless gloves. Yes. Yeah, you stayed away from wearables, but I know that you would be really good at it. The the thing that I do, I don't really want maybe have some channel merch. What? Oh my gosh, that is a great idea, except I'm not going to do that because then that's putting out too much of an expense right now. And I don't think I have any. I honestly, I think I have some like stickers and things, but I don't know where they are from the move. So otherwise I could, put some stickers. My daughter-in-law has offered to make me signs and make me signs for price tags and things. She said, just send them. She'll print them off. She'll laminate them. So that way, if there's due or if there's, yeah. And then I'm going to also send her, um, I'm going to send her like some business cards because I have the business cards. I have some left. I gave away a lot of business cards, but I had those business cards for like 4 or 5 years, right? But all of that information is outdated. Um, Most of it is wrong, except for my name. That's the only thing that's the same. Um, but I think what I'll do is make up a business card and have her print it on cardstock for me. Um, I have some cardstock here, I think, but it's in colors, so that would be okay too. But that way, it would just be something to. I could even do, postcard size. Um, I was wondering if what the bear was. Miguel. Miguel says, Alice, I think bear has made me a little loco, but it said heat. He meant to say heat. Yes, we might. That's right. And that would be fun. Don't we love getting new people? I love getting new people. I think it's fun. And especially new people that come in and say hello. I'm always like, new person. I'm so glad to see you. But then I don't want to act like crazy Aunt Barb, you know, when they come on, because I'm like, oh, let me smooch both your cheeks and let me tell you how glad I am, and come on in and sit down and let me feed you, kind of a thing. I don't want to do that because I don't want to scare them away, especially if it's their first time. But I'm afraid that I do because I'm like, come here, like that. Oh, Naomi says, I had another vendor make that for me. I only put that one hat on there because it was a baby hat. Oh, so it was a smaller pot then. Okay, I gotcha. It was a smaller pot. That's right. We don't want to scare them. I know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi sent me a pic. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Stephanie. Let's see. You're in the bushes listening. Okay. Did you hear me say, come here, come here. I know. I know. I don't want to scare new people. But Stephanie, it's so good to have you here. I'm so glad that you're here. And if I have a mannequin, I could put a head on it. I don't even have a mannequin. Yeah. Um, but and that would probably be scary looking. Wendy, you totally overestimate my ability to make something look normal. People would see that and they go, "Oh, that's definitely the crazy crochet lady." I'm going to stay away from her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to scare people. We don't want to, make people think. Right? I know, right? As I chase after them, Nikki, I'm like, come here. I'm really normal. No, no, we're not doing that. Oh my goodness. So, I have my pants that have the crochet, um, you know, ankle area on them, the bottom of the pants. So I'm going to wear those. I am definitely going to wear a bucket hat. Um, I was thinking, oh, that's true. And having model hats. Alice says, I don't have a mannequin, but I do have a man, and that I should bring Doran and have him model hats. Well, Doran's coming with me. I know that for sure. But yeah. So I'm not sure what I'll have him. I don't want to embarrass him. So um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Um, and depending on the weather, because it's going to be October 19th, I have to look that up. Like, what was the weather? Um, let's see. I know. Let me ask Google. What was the weather in Pigeon Forge on October 19th, 2023? Oh. Let's see. World weather. Weather in Pigeon Forge. Let's see. 2023, October. Oh, here we go. Okay. October 19th. I mean, just to do, in the day it was 72 and at night it was 46. So, and then the next day, Friday, it was 66 high, 55 low. So, yeah. So it's going to be comfortable. It'll be comfortable. It won't be, it won't be super cold maybe, but it will be comfortable. Um, yes, we want to know what you bought at Michael's yesterday, Miguel. Definitely. Definitely. My granddaughter could wear a hat. That's right. And I'm hoping, I'm hoping that, I can have something else that she can wear. It just depends on the weather. It really does. Um, hey, Alice, have a great day. Have a wonderful day. So, just depending on, what the weather's like, and, how things go. But I'm definitely planning on wearing some stuff, some crochet stuff, and being the crazy crochet lady. Yeah. So that'll be fun. I saw someone post a photo and she was very 60s chic, very 60s chic. She had on a very cute pink 60s like shirt dress looking dress with a belt, and she had the 60s sunglasses. Like, she was a fashionista. Like, the only thing missing was the Jacqueline Kennedy pillbox hat, but she was very, very cute. Her table was very cute, very, um, very styled. And she said that that was part of her thing, was, well, I can't do that. That's not me, but I can definitely do crazy crochet, lady. So I think that that is what I'm going to do. Hey, Connie, good morning to you. Greetings. Yay. We are all her favorite cup of jalapeno peppers. How are y'all doing today? I'm working on Bag of Days, Fields of Imagination wrap, and drinking my coffee. Yay. You drink your coffee. Hey, Lydia, good morning to you. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And Connie, that is a really, really interesting wrap that you're doing. And can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Connie is really into shawls and wraps right now. Now, she's been into shawls and wraps for a while. So this is nothing new, but she's just cycling through that. So this is her round of shawls and wraps, and she's into the bag a day patterns right now, which are super easy to follow. And she's really a great one giving tutorials. Very clear, very easy to understand. Yeah. So yes, that is wonderful. Well, I tell you what, I had a rough start to the morning. I did not want to get up, and my coffee has helped. I feel better. I feel more energized. I hope you do too. And I hope that you're ready for the day. And I hope that you're ready for the rest of the week. Friday, don't forget, last Friday, I didn't do a video of all the makes and everything because I only had 2. Well, I've got more that have come in, which is good, but I need more. So if you can snap a pic, send it to me. You can either email it to me. You can post it in, it's better if you post it in the Facebook page because, excuse me, because then it won't get lost in my email. You know how you get like a million emails a day? Sometimes emails can get lost in there, and I apologize, but sometimes they can. Yes, you definitely need to take photos, Connie. I definitely need to see some photos from you and from everyone else. I can't wait. And then I'll hopefully have a really lovely video to insert on Friday's um, live. Oh, thank you. I love starting my day with you too, Naomi. It is always so fun. You know, y'all inspire me and you keep me going. And after I am through talking with my friends, which is you, I am always in a better mood and I'm happier. And so it's always good, right? And I get to show off my Mabel chicken. Who doesn't love a good Mabel chicken? And I call this Big Mabel. I've been calling her Big Mabel. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you. And then this is regular Mabel. So you see the difference here? Let's let them, there we go. You can see the difference. So this was regular Mabel with a smaller hook. And then this is Big Mabel. Oh, goodness gracious. So have a great day. And I will see you on Friday. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And mwah, much love to everybody, and I will see you on Friday. And Wendy, I'm glad you made it too. Big Papa. Big Mabel.